Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems for GMAT out of this book here, the GMAT Review, the official guide. If you do not have this book, buy it immediately at mba.com. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 166, problem solving number 111. The problem simply says that we have a state equation here, r over s, square root of r over s equals s, and the question simply is, what is r? Forget about the part about what this here is, what is r in terms of s. Forget about that mumbo jumbo. Realistically, what is r? So let's take a square of both sides. Square both sides, and as soon as you square both sides, I hope that you're able to see that gets rid of the square root sign. Because taking the square root of a number is the inverse of taking the square. Just like division is the opposite of multiplication and addition is the opposite of, I forgot what I said a second ago. Just like addition is the opposite of subtraction and division is the opposite of multiplication. Similarly, taking the square of something is the opposite of square root. For example, the square root of 9, I know is 3, but if I take a square root of that, I end up back to 9, because square root of 9 is 3, and then 3 squared is 9. As you can see, it undoes the square root sign. So I want to get rid of the square root sign, so I'm going to take the square of the whole thing and square the other side. That will get rid of the square root sign, and that tells me that r over s is s squared. Since I'm looking for r, since I'm interested in the value of r, multiply both sides by s. That takes care of this thing, and r is your s cubed. That's all. The answer is D. That's all it is. Let's solve one more problem. That was the end of that. The answer is D. I'm going to now do number 12, 112. Let's take a look at it. It says the front of a 6x8 rectangular door has a brass rectangular trim. So here's my door. Here's my door. I know that from here to here is 6 feet. From top to bottom, I'm told is 8 feet. And if you don't like the feet, you could change it into meter, I don't care. The question simply is, the front of a 6x8 rectangular door has a brass trim as indicated by this thing here. If the trim is uniformly 1 foot wide, it's 1 foot wide, from here to here is 1 foot, from here to here is 1 foot, from here to here is 1 foot, and so forth. The question simply is, what fraction of the door is covered by the trim? And of course the trim is this part right here. I'm going to make a dotted line here to make it easier for us to see. So let's find out the area of this part first. This is your trim here. Since from here to here is 8 feet, and from here to here is only 1 foot, this part is only 1 foot, this portion that I just made a shaded region of is basically 8 by 1. 8 by 1, and we have 2 of those. There is one on this side and one on the other side right here. This is also 8 by 1. 8 by 1. So that takes care of that. In addition to that, we have 3 more parts, which are these. How much is it from here to here? Because from here to here is 6 feet, and this is 1 foot and that's 1 foot, this has to be 4 feet. Oh Jesus. This has to be 4 feet from here to here. So this green area that I just showed you is 4 by 1. Similarly, this one is 4 by 1. And similarly, this is 4 by 1. So what we are dealing with is 8 by 1 on this side and 8 by 1 on that side, and we have 2 of those. And then we have 4 by 1, this is from here to here is 4 feet. I can write today. From here to here is 4 feet, as I explained to you before here. And we have 3 of those. So we have 4 by 1 by 3. Let's find out what that equals to. So 8 by 1 is 8 times 2 is 16. And then 4 by 1 is 4 times 3 is going to be 12. So looks like 28 square feet are shaded. We have 28 square feet of trim. Now we are asked to find this as a proportion to the whole area of the door. Well, the whole area of the door is just 8 by 6. The area of the door is 8 by 6. So here's my trim, which is 28 square feet, and here's my door, which is 8 by 6, which is 48. Door is 8 by 6. It's deceiving when you look at the picture. It does not look like that the trim is occupying more than half the area, but it is, because half of 48 is 24. This is more than a half. This is more than a half. Let's see what the answer choices are. A, B, C, D, E. And of course this is more than a half. 24 would have been half. So C is gone. B is less than half. A is very small. It's either D or E. Let's simplify it. If I divide the top and the bottom by 7, I know 28. Does this go into 7? No. Well, I'm going to just do it by 2 at a time. 14 and 24, 7 and 12. Oh, there you go. It does not go into 7. Well, top goes into 7, this one does not. So basically it boils down to 7 over 12. This thing boils down to 7 over 12. As I said, it's more than half. Because half would have been 24. This is 28 out of 48. It's 7/12. The answer is D. And that's all it is. I hope that you found this helpful. If you're interested in buying the DVDs that I have put together, which contain the solutions to all the math problems in this book, there are 400 of them altogether, 250 problem solving, and about 150 data sufficiency. Or if you wish to hire my services for personal private tutoring, in either case, go to my website at www.prep.gmat.com and send me an email and we'll talk. Alright? Thank you.